Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Most business owners I speak to throughout the week end up saying, I think I need to get a new website. But the truth is a lot of the time, there's no real vision behind it. It's just, oh, I need to get it redesigned because it's looking outdated, or it's not bringing me in enough new leads, so I need to redesign it. It might actually not even be the website that's broken. It could actually be the content relating to the website. It could be the SEO process to the website, or even your sales process. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to tell the difference so you don't end up just wasting money on another website that's not going to perform. So how do you tell the difference between whether you need a full redesign or if you can do small fixes and alterations that will solve the problem that you're having to generate more inquiries or traffic or give yourself a better online presence? Here's 4 signs where you don't need to just waste your money and you probably wouldn't need a full redesign. If the layout of the website is fine, but then your messaging is weak. So an example would be, so when you get your website and compare it against leading competitors and it's looking modern, but you don't understand what the business does when you're reading the content, it's not actually a redesign you need. You need to refresh the text content that's on the website. And that will be changing the headline text, even rewriting paragraphs, and you might even want to change some of the images to give it a refreshed look. And if your site's getting traffic, but you're still not getting inquiries, that simply means people are visiting the website, and it could be a content issue or a user experience issue, depending on if the website's loading too slow, or it's just not loading on mobiles correctly, or the content messaging is off completely again. And the way you'll be able to check that is through your engagement time if you're using tools like Google Analytics to track visitors that are coming to your website and where they're coming from. Now, you might have already invested in a website in the last year or 2 years, but you're not generating traffic, so the design overall is modern, but you're thinking, well, it's still not working. Maybe it's the website design that's no good. I need to get a new website, or I need to add more content, therefore I need a complete redesign on my website. That's probably not the case. What you'll actually need there is good SEO optimizing on the website for keywords and the technical SEO for mobile speed. Now, you could even have the best looking website out of your competitors or in your industry, but if no one's finding it on Google and you're not generating inquiries, you won't need a full redesign. What you actually need there is a complete SEO strategy to generate more traffic, more trust with search engines, so you can be found on Google as well as AI overviews and Perplexity and ChatGPT. Therefore, it's not the actual design. Again, it's the marketing strategy relating to it to generate the traffic. And lastly, your sales process could be disconnected. I speak to many business owners and you ask them, what is your sales process? What happens when a new inquiry comes in? And the answers they give is, oh, I'll ring it when I get a chance, or I'll give them a call in a few days later, or I'll call them the following day. That's not a sales process. That's just being lazy and having a shit follow-up system. When a new inquiry comes in, you need to have an email that goes out to acknowledge the inquiry, or a text message that goes out to acknowledge the inquiry. Then you need to have a phone call going out to the inquiry so you can speak to the actual inquiry. So again, it's not the website that's causing the issue. It will be the sales follow-up process. And if you've not got a follow-up process, that's something you'd want to put in place, which can be done with automations to speed up the entire process so you're not having to do it manually. Now I've given you 4 signs when you don't need to invest your money. Here's 4 more signs when you will probably need to invest your money for a complete new redesign. With websites, everything moves fast. There's new trends out, there's new animations out, there's new features that you can put in websites. And if your website's over 4 or 5 years old, chances are you'll probably need to get a new website there if you're looking to refresh your brand, especially if it's outdated or it's not responsive on mobiles or tablets. Secondly, if you're having to pay someone to maintain your website because you've not got the right permissions, or you're not sure on how to do it, or you're limited on it, that'll then be holding you back because you're waiting for things to be actioned. Whereas if you can't do that in-house, you'd also need a new website, especially this day and age, especially in 2025, where we even create websites but give full access to clients and training and support, where you can actually manage and maintain your own website going forward. You shouldn't have to be paying somebody to always update that website for you. Thirdly, maybe your brand doesn't even match anymore. You might have grown your business for the past couple of years. There's a new vision behind the business as well. If your website doesn't really reflect who you are as a business, chances are you need to then get a website redesign done for your company. And lastly, if you're looking to add new features on your website, such as calendar functions or e-commerce functions or downloadable resources, and your current website can't handle it, then there'll be a chance to get a new website there as well. So sometimes you actually don't need to have a full redesign. You can actually just have a refresh by updating text, updating images, tightening up the layout slightly, and that could just give you a real boost on user experience for your potential clients, but even your inquiries overall. And when you are looking for a redesign, you should actually be thinking on the return on investment you're actually going to get, the results. It's not just about having a new fancy website. If it's not going to help you generate more leads, it's not going to improve the sales process, it's not going to help you get found online, then it's essentially just a fancy decoration. So what you really want to do is think about the new website design as an investment to scale your business and grow it even further, as opposed to just getting something new and shiny out of the box. Remember, when you get into website design, it takes time to build and develop. There's going to be feedback changes that you'll need to be giving. There will also need to be ideas that you might want to put forward, an investment of your own time, as well as the agency or designers you're working with as well. And if you're actually unsure on whether you need a full redesign or whether you can just update your existing content, feel free to reach out. There'll be a link down below to have a chat with myself or my team, and we can actually advise from going through your business goals first, get a clear understanding on what the vision is, and see what's actually going to move the needle to actually scale out that business website even further. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next week on a new one.